we see them all year long, but most folks don't notice them until they get to a larger size. So they're not one of the jellies that actually sting people. There are some jellies that do. These aren't capable of penetrating human skin with anything that would cause a sting. When we have winds blowing out of the east for several days in a row, it pushes large volumes of water, and with that water, these jellies up towards the shoreline. And then when that coincides with a large change in tide, you know, in coastal Georgia, we have tidal amplitudes sometimes as much as 9 feet, so or more. These tides can push the water way up on the beach, and then combined with the east wind pushing these animals up towards the beach, when the water retreats, it strands them on the beach. So it's mostly a matter of wind and tide. In those cases, with a single species, it's not likely that it's some sort of environmental contamination. It's possible that there are other stinging jellies like nettles and things like that that are in the water at the same time. So as always, you know, check with the lifeguards and people on the beach and whatever information you can get to find out what the status of those stinging jellies might be. But these particular jellyfish, the cannonballs, are not dangerous, but there may be others mixed in there that are. If you can, keep your distance, and especially if you're barefooted on the beach, just be aware that stinging jellies do have very, very long tentacles, and you can be 2 or 3 feet away from the jelly and actually step on the tentacles if they're stretched out on the beach. And you can usually see them, but sometimes you can't. There are some products that are a detergent mixed with a mild abrasive that is intended to scrub the stinging cells off of the skin. Certainly, the main things to look out for, though, is signs of anaphylactic shock or allergic reaction.